Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's story. It's called Courtesies. It's a little different from what I normally write. See what you think. By the way, the little bit of background sound you hear, that's my little dog. She snores. Okay, let's begin. Allow me to present the Lady Pesera of the House Kyonis, daughter of Lord Jaron Kyonis, the Grand Lady Pesera, welder of the great Chosa ruby, and hierarch of the House of Vivara, alkalite of the flame. My mother said, sitting straighter in her chair as she surveyed our guests. She clicked her golden nails on the armrest and adjusted the fiery jewels about her neck and ears. Your future wedded, Lord Genic. She smiled at me, gloating over her victory. Over me. Lord Genic Vivara, welder of the sacred blaze, heir of the house of Vivara, and alkalite of the flame, the Lady Pesera bowed. I am grateful to be your wife. Rise, good lady, I said. No, mother, I will not submit to your games. You must, my mother demanded. An alliance between the houses of Kyonis and Vivara will strengthen our claim to the throne and will eventually place your son on that throne. The Lady Pesera rose, looking from me to my mother to her father. My lord, do I not please you? I am sorry, my lady. Your house is noble and you are beautiful, I said. Then what hinders the marriage? Lord Jaron said. A petty concern, I am sure, my mother said. It is not petty, and none of your concern. My pardon, Lady Pesera, Lord Jaron, but I love another, I said. Love is of no consequence, my mother said. Your father and I did not love each other, but did our duty to bind our houses together. We sired the heir, you. Your father, may his soul find comfort in the flame, would approve of this binding. You will do your duty and marry the house of Kyonis with ours, and you will sire the king. No, mother. Once again, you pretend to look into the flames to promote your lies, and only prove your lack of ability. Grand Lady Pesera, Lord Jaron said, you brought us here, promising an alliance between our two houses. I do not take this rejection well. Lady Pesera, a proud and beautiful woman, lowered her head to hide the despair I'm sure she felt. My mother's games had struck an innocent this time. I am sorry, father, she said. I bring shame on our house. It is not you, Lord Jaron said, that has humiliated us. Mother, I said, your games bring dishonor. It is not I who brings dishonor, but you. Submit to your fate. No, mother. Would you bring war between our two houses? My mother said, standing from her seat while the flame burst around her head. You give the house Kyonis insult, and to preserve honor, they must declare war. It is your duty to wed the Lady Pesera and to birth a son. No, mother. You have provoked the insult, I shouted. In my anger, I lost a little control of the flame, and its power surrounded me. The innocent Lady Pesera stepped back, and her father imposed himself between his daughter and my anger. You are acting like a misbehaving child, my mother said. You have come of age, even past it. Your father and I were wed, and we sired the heir of House Vivara by the time we reached your years. You cannot hope for a better match than with the House Kyonis, nor a more beautiful bride. The bloodlines will be stronger because of it. No, mother, I said. You have insulted me, and in doing so, have insulted our house and the honor of the house Kyanus. Then marry out of duty, my mother spat, and keep your lover on the side. Lady Mordechai sobbed and turned away. Lord Geraint formed a sort of flame. You bring insult and scandal in one sentence. I claim recompense. Lay your pride aside, my mother said, because this union will make you grandfather of the future king, and bring honor and power to both our houses. It does not matter if theirs is a loveless marriage. They can find love in another's arms. Whose arms did you find love in? I asked. My mother said, My duty is to the house of Ivara, as is yours. You will marry and seal the union with the house Kyanus. No, mother. My mother clenched her jaw and stared at me, brows lowered. The flame blazed in her eyes. You will do this. No, mother. A soft sob escaped from Lady Mordechai. Lord Geraint took her shoulder, and his eyes blazed with the flame. Then this is war between our two houses. My mother and I stared at each other. The flame surrounded both of us. No matter the outcome, I would not submit, could never surrender to her petty schemes. I am sorry to interrupt, Grand Lady, Lord Genic, Lord Geraint, Lady Mordechai, a servant said, entering the hall. Lord Ayal of the house Nilar requests immediate audience. He said it is critical that he be attended. A lord of the earth? Lord Geraint said. They do not often take leave of their caverns. His presence is not desired at this time, my mother said, returning to her chair. Bid him wait until we have finished our business. You show your age, mother, and forget your courtesies, I said. To treat a guest who has traveled so far, so poorly. Allow Lord Ayal to enter. I forbid it. I turned away from my mother. Lord Geraint, Lady Mordechai, will you be adverse to a small diversion? Perhaps a few minutes' rest will allow the flame to settle, and we can continue our conversation with cooler heads. Lord Geraint placed a protective arm about his daughter's shoulders, and the flame flickered out in his eyes. Your words are wise. Our business will wait but 5 minutes. Allow Lord Ayal to enter, I said. No, son. We will resolve. I remember our courtesies, mother. I clapped my hands, summoned the flame, and exploded the doors at the end of the hall. Lord Geraint pushed Lady Mordechai to the floor, and would have summoned the flame to form a shield, had I not already done so. My mother needed no such protection. Lord Ayal, I bid you join us, I said, rising from my chair and walking to the remains of the door. My love, it has been long since I have seen you. The journey took longer than I expected, but I am here, Lord Ayal said. The Lord of House Nilar entered, and in front of all, I took his hand and kissed him. You would bring scandal on our house, my mother shrieked. You bring the scandal from your games, I said, for you would make the beautiful and honorable Lady Mordechai into a harlot. That I cannot allow. What say you behind your words? Lady Mordechai said. She looked at us with dark tear stains on her face. The flame reignited in Lord Geraint's eyes. A harlot? My daughter? Of what do you speak? Lady Mordechai, I said, your presence would bring glory to any house, but I fear not this one. You are of the house of Ivara and will do as I say, Mother yelled. Shut up, Mother, I said. Lord Geraint, Lady Mordechai, allow me to present Lord Ayal, inheritor of the blessed idol, Lord of the lands of Joktur, Lord of the house Nilar, and welder of the deep. My love eternal, and my husband." "Husband?" Lord Genic said, eyes blazing brighter than before. "Allow me to congratulate you," Lady Pesera said, with a small bow. "I wish you both joy as you experience each other's love." "Husband?" My mother spat the words as if they were a curse, and rose from her chair, the flame carrying her aloft. I gave no approval for this. "No," I said. "You were too busy pulling the strings of people's lives to notice that our love forged an alliance between a house of flame and a house of earth." "You will annul this marriage," Mother screamed. "No, Mother. I will not give offense to the man I love, nor insult his noble house." "If Lord Genic would allow me a moment," Lord Ayal said. "Lady Pesera, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and a joy to see that your house remembers its courtesies. My husband and I thank you for your congratulations." "I beg your indulgence, my lords, for I did forget my courtesies," Lord Genic said. "Lord Ayal, I wish you all the blessings of the flame and earth. Lord Genic, I wish to thank you for preserving the honor of my daughter, and I wish you many years of prosperity and love with your husband." "Thank you," Lord Ayal said. "We had planned a formal announcement of our betrothal, but events seem to have dictated a new course." "Indeed?" Lord Genic turned from us and faced my mother. "You have insulted my house and my daughter. You have nearly forced an indignity on Lady Pesera and on the Lords Nilar and Vivara. What recompense can you offer? For you, Lady Pesera, have authored this near tragedy." My mother took her seat again. "You seek to blame me? Had Lord Genic but informed me—" "Mother," I said, "you would have acted no different. I fear it is not the honor of the house you seek to enlarge, but your own power. My love, do you have aught to say?" Lord Ayal gave me a gracious and beautiful smile. "I left my lands to rule by your side. Where you go, I go. Together, the earth and the flame are one. I wish the House Kyanis to witness my declaration of love to the Lord of House Vivara, because I love you, and would travel from the lands of the deep to the lands of the flame again, to be near my husband." "It is so witnessed," Lord Genic said, and bowed. Lady Pesera did likewise. "As a token of the House Kyanis, allow us to prepare the banquet of your announcement. Father, I think duty requires us to repay their honor." "A matter we will discuss later, but the idea has garnered my approval," Lord Genic said. "However, we first must address the matter of our recompense for the insult done us by the Lady Pesera." "Mother," I said, "include with that the unintentional insult you gave to Lord Ayal, and the intentional one you gave me. The House Vivara demands it." My mother sat silent and scowling. "Very well," I said. "This day you shamed our noble house and my love. I declare that you are no longer hierarch of our house. Servants, remove her chair, and set a new one by mine. Together, my husband and I will rule the new house of Vivara Nilar." "Nilar Vivara," Lord Ayal said. "It flows from the tongue rather well." "Nilar Vivara," I said, taking Lord Ayal's hand and kissing it. "I have never denied you anything, even in this. I proclaim our new house the Nilar Vivara. I am hierarch, and my word is to be obeyed in all things." Mother rose to her full height. "You are an upstart child that needs learn obedience to your elders." I let go of my love's hand and whirled to face my mother. I summoned the flame. Lord Ayal protected our guests with the shield of earth. Mother did not have that protection. She summoned the flame to protect her. I clapped and sent the flame to her chair. It exploded. I clapped again. The very air exploded around us. "Mother, have you remembered your courtesies yet?" You do not command me. I clapped again. The explosion shook the building and shattered the windows. The flame amplified my voice. Mother, you shame me in front of my husband and our noble guests. By the flame, remember your courtesies and provide recompense, or be cast out from house Nilar Vivara. For a moment, my mother glared, the flame strong in her eyes. As she relented, the flame diminished and faded to naught. The grand Lady Pesera bent her knee and bowed. I offer apologies to Lord Jaren and Lady Mordechai of House Kayanis, and to Lord Ayal of House Nilar Vivara. I beg forgiveness of Lord Genic of House Nilar Vivara for forgetting my courtesies. As recompense, I offer the House Kayanis a rare and valuable book on the lineages of the great houses, which I hope Lord Jaren will find an interest. To the Lady Mordechai, I wish to add a flawless fire opal to her dowry, one owned by my mother and grandmother and great-grandmother. That is most generous, Lady Mordechai said. I accept with honor. As do I, Lord Jaren said. My mother sighed, slumping a little, defeated. I knew better, for even now she played her games. To the Lords Nilar Vivara, I give them the ownership of the Chosa ruby and bequeath them its powers and responsibilities. I find your courtesies and recompense acceptable, I said. You may remain in the house Nilar Vivara, but not as hierarch. Your offer pleases me, my lord, and I gladly surrender the burden of hierarch, my mother said. I too wish to congratulate you on your marriage and the union of the flame and the earth. However, a union between the house Vivara and the house Kayanis can still happen. Lord Kayanis, would your noble presence do me the honor of joining me in a walk through our gardens? What game do you play, Mother? Mother descended from the burning remains of her chair to stand next to the Lord Kayanis. When your father joined the flame, I grew lonely and wished to meet another, but the burdens of hierarch have kept me isolated. Then this entire debacle was a game you played to bring my father out of our house and to call on you? Lady Mordechai said. My mother smiled. Lord Kayanis, walk with me, and we will retrieve the book I promised. I have had the servants prepare a delightful repast, which you and I can enjoy while we broach matters of a more personal nature.